And I'm worried that it's got something of Heidi High about it.
Well, now you've mentioned that, I didn't think it before, but you've gone down that road. Let's walk down it. So you're Heidi High.
I do, and I think it looks a little bit too smart, but it is paired with some ripped jeans and some trainers, so it's very much like business up top, party down below.
I mean,
which came out way more sordid than I meant it to.
You're not. My husband is cooking dinner behind the green screen. If you hear that kind of thing going on, he is cooking dinner.
Do you normally have to put up some sort of screen so that Darren can cook?
Yeah.
Nobody needs to see that.
Nobody needs to see anything. There's the whole mess behind here.
Is he naked?
He is. Well, you say this now. Talking about being naked.
They're not the sausage rolls you're looking for.
Darren, stop it!
Darren,
shut it! He's
now putting things in the oven, and you couldn't make any more noise. The man couldn't make any more noise if he tried. Shush! See, now he's really good. Anywho, I don't know what he's going. I've said to him, don't make a noise, but he will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm gigging tonight, so we're a little bit busy. Hence the green screen, because I'll be having a virtual stage on there, if you will, later, my friend. So you said your jacket looks like a...
Heidi High.
Yeah.
Heidi High so it's not a low-grade croquet.
It does. It's not a red coat, is it? It's a yellow jacket is what it is. So you'd be the whole... Oh, you'd be the entertainment. You'd be singing Black Lace, Agadoo. Would be on the floor.
Oh, can you imagine me singing Agadoo?
Oh, I'd love it.
That's literally never going to happen.
What dreams are made of, mate. It's what dreams... And we are at very different parties. I've gone all casual. I've got my sambuca ready to go.
Well, because you've gone so casual, I don't think you're going to have any comments today that you look particularly perky.
No, because I am not wearing a bra today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am doing this braless. Should I tell you why? I have got a really bad... Well, I'm going to tell you. I've got a really bad addiction to buying plants, right? It's got really bad to the point that I went and picked up my bamboo from the market earlier, and I was worried about the bamboo breaking. I was worried about the bamboo breaking. That I have a convertible, and I didn't put the roof up because I was worried about. I had to protect my bamboo at any cost.
I saw this,
and I got myself so wet in the car with the bamboo. I looked like another twat. Driving along, bamboo's fine. I'm so wet I can barely see. My bra got damp. Took everything off. So when I took everything off, I decided to then go and try and go live to do a little practice for this, and I just thought, don't go live, Kirsty. You're naked. So I sort of sat like this. Didn't.
Did you go live?
I hope not. I hope I didn't. I can't say
You did at that point decide to send me a video message, which was more than a little disturbing. Also, when I walked back from town, because I got absolutely soaked in town, your car was still, top down. You weren't top down, but your car was very much top down out the front when it was torrential. It was tempestuous, if you will.
Well, it got so wet at this point, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to let the nature do its thing. Hopefully it will dry it. And there we go. I left it, mate. Is all I'm saying.
Also, on that subject, so I'm walking around town, and I think due to Corona, people have forgotten about umbrellas because most people. It was torrential, and most people did not have an umbrella, and were sort of looking very confused. So, what is this strange moisture raining down from the heavens? I was one of them. I hadn't brought an umbrella either, so I'm not blaming them for being stupid. I am also stupid.
Well, as we've talked about before, I want to be that person who always has an umbrella with her at any given opportunity. I will never be that organised, ever. Marcus said he wasn't expecting a damn bra, but was expecting some bamboo splinters. Well, luckily, my bamboo is nice and smooth. I can rub it up and down my chest as much as I like, Mark.
As are your breasts. So that's lovely.
One thing I've got written down and I have a note on my phone, and it says, listen to Rebecca, right? Because you did the fabulous talk on Sunday on Instagram where we listened to you and your fellow author friend talking about your books, which was brilliant. It was brilliant. But every time I look at my phone now, I get irritated. I go, I don't want to. I don't want to listen to Rebecca.
It keeps coming up, listen to Rebecca.
Every time. Little notice.
Wise words from your phone. And you should heed those words.
I'm just like, no, my dog's barking now. It's all kicking
Sometimes
off.
you hear me. A bit like now, you hear me. Don't listen. Yeah?
Mm.
Now, I felt that we needed to clarify from Friday's one. I forgot to do this on Monday. That your story when you were in your 90 and you went down the road to pick up your niece's rabbit and then held it out like that whilst in your 90 and walked up the entire length of the road wearing a see-through Victorian-style horrific 90. I think, having talked about your pet rabbits in the past, I thought you were talking about an actual rabbit.
It's all right, mate. I'm not that cruel. It was a stuffed rabbit that my daughter...
I realised that now. I felt we needed to clarify before the RSPCA come around and, you know.
She could have tried a bit of listening to Rebecca on Monday, don't you think, Kirsty? Why was I not listening to Rebecca? I'm always listening. Look, my husband's got like a disability.
I think I waffled on Monday, didn't I? They were all telling me to shut up. So I think it was a thing of me. I don't know.
I like it if it was. I like it. I like that. Yeah, you know what? Yes, on Monday there was 96 something comments, or 90. A lot of comments. Honestly, they should just do it. They should do it. They do it way better than we do, really. Let me tell you, there was all kinds of chitty chat. There was all music.
Well, I was hosting on Monday, and I found it a little bit overwhelming, Kirst. I don't say overwhelming. Not underwhelming either. I found it whelming.
Oh,
we don't say whelming, do we?
No,
I was whelmed.
I was
right, this is the problem when you're hosting. You're literally not listening. What did I just say?
You said it's never overwhelmed. It's not underwhelmed, is it? It's not just whelmed, is it? That's what you said. See?
Just because you heard me doesn't mean you were listening.
Yeah? So Mark says, my mother-in-law bought a nice dress from a charity shop for a wedding. Nobody had the heart to tell her she was wearing a silky nightie. Oh, I love that. She just turned up to the wedding. She's wearing a nightie, but don't tell her. I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Love that. That really has made us chuckle, Mark. Thank you.
Did you not have a historical fact for today, Kirst?
Man, I've got so much.
Did you not bother?
I've got loads. But let me tell you this, right? As I walked up from the station, went to Cambridge yesterday, on the train, it was like I took an expedition. Had to wear the masks, went to Cambridge. It was all very, very, very good indeed. And as I came home, I noticed a house, like engraved into the house. It says Vulcan's Cave. Some date, like 18 something, like Vulcan's Cave. It led me.
Isn't the Vulcan something from Star Trek?
Yes, they think they are. I don't think that was this case. I've done some
Probably not.
I've done some research for you, Rebecca Elliott.
Bloody hell!
I know, and I found out that Vulcan is like the king of the gods. Yes, and he had a blacksmith's hammer. I think that they were blacksmiths that were there beforehand. So it was like Vulcan, like they would have. That's all I've got for you.
Wasn't that Thor? No.
Did he have a hammer? No, he didn't have a blacksmith's hammer. He had a big bugger of a hammer.
Oh, he had a proper. Oh, this guy's just got a little blacksmith's hammer.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that Vulcan's cave, that some god had a blacksmith's hammer. That he was the Vulcan, the god of fire, god of volcanoes, if you will, and he carried a little hammer around. And I imagine, as I said before,
disgusting. I mean, if you're going to be a god, you don't want to have a job as well. Do you know what I mean? He's still got to work as a blacksmith, even though he's a god. Well, a goddess. I don't want to be a secretary as well.
He's a diverse god. He's a god of the people. He's there with the working class going, let me just come and hammer. Did you refer to Jones or Indiana Hudson? Oh, me, I prefer... Indiana Hudson. I'm really enjoying that, Mark. Indiana. Because, weirdly, my husband's from Indiana as well. So that kind of works beautifully. I love that. What
are you talking about?
Well, Marcus said, because I said I was like an intrepid explorer yesterday going to Cambridge.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
gosh.
Yeah.
Who's listening now, Rebecca Elliott?
Listening, you see.
I'm cuddling my breast sacs because I am worried.
You're concerned, aren't you? Well, I mean, you could have someone's eye out.
Yeah.
People were very confused the other day because we were round the wrong way, apparently. Because normally I'm on the left and you're on the right or whatever. And we were switched. They said it was very much like Anna Deck. Unless they're the right way round, nobody knows which one's which.
Yeah.
I was a little bit insulted by that.
What, that we're not like Anna Deck?
No, that we are. A, that we are like Anna Deck. And B, that people can't tell us apart unless we're on the right way round. Like, what's that about?
I love that. If any reference to Anna Deck is I love them. You know, I love them. You find them bland and dreary. I find them.
Yeah, I think they're right. They're all right, guys, but they're just very, very bland.
I find them
delightful and
vanilla. I've got one more historic fact for you today, Rebecca Elliott.
What do you do with it?
So in zero, this is exciting. In 0, 0.
Right, just hang on. From past experience, I really wouldn't big it up before you said it.
No.
You know, we'll decide whether it's exciting.
It won't be. But in 0069, Vespasian, a Roman emperor, is hailed a Roman emperor by the Egyptians, right? But there's things I found interesting about this. Who knew that they were writing down facts in 0069? I know, Mark. Watch out. 0069. Who knew that was even a year?
Like 69 AD is how we tend to say it, Kers. But, I mean, 00, because they wouldn't... 00 then, because they weren't thinking how many years are they going to be. We're probably going to get to 1,000 at some point. So let's give the 00 first.
So they just went, we're in 69.
69 AD, darling. Yeah, of course people wrote stuff down. You do know about, like, the Bible, and prior to that, like, Plato, you know, and Caesar, and all of that history. Like,
yeah.
It was recorded. That's how we know it.
AD, is that Anno Domini? Is that after Jesus?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just say AJ after Jesus?
I don't know.
I mean,
well, it was BC, so to be fair, if they did go down that road, it would be AJ, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
AC. It would be AC. It would be AC.
I'm fine with AC.
BC.
I know why they didn't do AC, because they'd have confused about the air conditioning. They'd have gone, oh, is it after Christ or is it the air?
And AC/DC, the band, would have had a whole different meaning. And, yeah, I mean, it would have confused a lot of people.
I love that.
This way only confused you.
No, but like it should be AC. I love that 0069. Did they just go, well, we're just in 69 now? And then did it go, so it went 0169 or AD 169?
They just say it's year 169. But having said that, it wasn't all the country anyway, and it was only Christians. I mean, really, I don't think we need to go down a historical road that basically both of us are utterly clueless about. But you're at least happier to admit that you're clueless, whereas I'm kind of bumbling about pretending I know, and I really don't. You know that I don't like not knowing about stuff and being forced to talk about it.
I'm going with 0069. Also, right, they hailed him.
No, they don't.
They hailed him. They hailed this Vespasian fella.
Stop saying 69.
I want to be hailed. I'm gonna, like, when I walk into a room, I think, oh, hail, Kirsty's here. Like, let's all hail her. I'm not gonna say let's cheer. When I MC, let's hail them to the stage.
I feel it's an unlikely life goal, is what I feel. Okay. But it's a good, you know, why not? Aim for that. All hail Kowalski.
She's here. Let's hail her.
Bowing and
I love it. We don't hail enough. We need to start. I'm going to bring hail back as a reference to people coming. Yeah,
I do miss a good hailing. Now I am having my front drive seen to at the moment. Oh, not a euphemism.
Yes, you are.
Now I'll tell you this: having some work done in Corona times is beautiful. I'll tell you for why. Kirst. Why? Because I don't have to consistently make cups of bloody tea.
Because you don't. Social distancing.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Social distancing, fellas.
So sorry. Yeah. You know, Corona. Oh, it's a joy. Because, you know, I don't like tea. I don't like crap at making it. I don't see the point. I think it's the fun sponge of beverages. You know, I'm very anti-tea. And then to get forced to make tea, 1 hour every hour.
The foam sponge of beverages. The foam.
It's the fun... the fun sponge. The fun sponge. It sucks up the fun. Every Christmas, birthday, whatever. Can we open the presents? Just gonna have a cup of tea first. Like, why? Why? You're just having some watered down, brown, dirty water nonsense. Put the milk in first. It doesn't make any difference.
You should be on the market.
It's just based of nonsense.
You should be on the marketing team.
It's like lettuce. It's pointless.
Oh, I love it. You should be on the marketing team for tea. It's sucking the life out, sucking the joy out of life since 1669 or 0069 if they were
sucking the joy out of life, one sip at a dull time.
I love it. I love a cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie. It's now 15 minutes. It's now 15 minutes in, mate, and we have been gibbering and jabbering and larking around.
I had an overheard corner, which we haven't had in a long time, but I might save it for Friday.
Oh, God, look, they're just going to... Can they wait till Friday is the question. I'm thinking, Rebecca Elliott, we might be able to be in the same room together after this weekend. It could happen.
So does that mean that we're going to go back to... Because we haven't really decided this. Are we going to go back to our normal podcast and not do this anymore? Because no one else will be, but Mark might be quite bereft. I'm just saying.
Well, so my mum and Joe would be as well if we don't continue this in some form. I mean, they love our weekly podcast, but Oh yeah, hold on. We've had comments on the Teagate. We've had comments on Teagate. Mark said, Rebecca, founding member of PG Twits. I'm enjoying that. Your mum has said, you're a treacherous daughter of mine, not loving tea. And my mum has said, tell us now. Tell you what now, Mum? What do you need knowing?
Oh, the overheard corner. The overheard corner.
Is that what
I think I should. I'm going to save that for Friday because people are going to want to hear that. Obviously, who doesn't? But also, I was just thinking again how you look really good in that hoodie, which reminded me that just before we went on air, I said that to you. I said, "Oh, that hoodie looks good," and you said, "It's mine. I bought it."
Like somehow you're going to try and steal it.
Like I was going to steal it, or I was accusing you of stealing it.
Yeah, you want it.
You're giving yourself a hand bra, aren't you, Kirsch?
I'm just keeping them up. Just keeping them all
up.
What
happens if you let go?
Oh,
you just topple over?
They'll just fly to the sides. I'll tip either way, depending on which one's got more juice in it at the time. My mum says that's okay. You can do that on Friday. Thank you. Teresa says she will be the most bereft if we don't continue with these. We might go down to twice a week maybe and then do that once a week. I don't know. We'll all kind of we'll have a blue sky thinking somewhere.
Say that We'll touch base on that.
I like that. Mark says, Kirsty cuddling your boobies makes you look like an angry boxer. A face of I am. That is getting ready to... Oh, I nearly swore then. To take it down. I mean, they're cupped in my hands underneath me.
Stop it!
I'm so sorry. They could just... I just kind of go like this. So it's all...
Right. Normally, when we go dull, I say we've hit the curve, but that phrase has now taken on a whole other meaning because you've been cupping your own curves. But either way, I think it's time to hit it and quit. Come on, let's hit it and quit.
It's time for to say I love you. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday, 6 o'clock. Loving life, enjoying talking to you. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Wait your whistle.
Absolutely.
It's midweek. Yeah. It's raining outside.
Come on, cheers. Do it.
Lots of love. Be well. We'll see you Friday.
Bye-bye. See you soon. Bye-bye. Love y'all. Bye.